Hello, everybody. My name is Tucker, and welcome back to our Russian Fishing for Float Fishing character, where I start off by picking up the wrong rod. Today, we're back over at Old Burg. We're Breaming again. We're over here at a new spot. I don't think I've fished here much in the past. We're over at 8050. That's on the far side of the lake from where we usually fish. And we're out here on this big dock. For the two bottom rods, I've got them at a 15 meter flip. For the float rod here, it's at a I think it's basically 1.2 meter depth. Got garlic dough on them, and I've got size 1 hook. Probably need to recast rod 2 since I picked it up and had the wrong rod. Show the map where we are here in just 1 second. .600 bream on float. We are over here. City's kind of right there. You can't quite see it. But we'll see what we can do today. And hopefully get some good XP and good silver. Today's real goal is XP. We've had our fun the past couple days going after hide and frogs and things like that, so hey, gotta be a little bit successful. A half kilo bream. We're starting off the day at kind of the worst time for bream fishing. Really right around now is when bream fishing kind of wraps up, so we'll see how things go. It's super slow. I may pause through the day, come back at night. We'll see. All bream. Looks like we're right at 50,000 XP from leveling up. 9.5 basically. And leveling up does open up a new US river, so I'm looking forward to that. All right, with it being daytime, I'm gonna pause and we'll be back next time we get a fish on. Maybe nighttime before that happens, but I'm gonna take a quick pause and we'll be back in a few. Yeah, that didn't last long. It was probably about 10:45 is when I paused, and it's now 11. So fish came quicker than I expected it. And decent 1 kilo bream. Give it a second here, and if it again feels like nothing's coming, I'll pause and come back. Just don't want to sit here quiet, not really talking, not a lot of activity either. All right, I'm gonna pause. I'll be back in a few. And we're back now. It's still on there. About 1 o'clock, so a couple hours later, and the game hates me. That fish was definitely pulled it out. I'm upset. Oh well. Gonna pause again. Daytime Bremen's not the best, so don't have a whole lot to talk about. My voice is a little bit scratchy today with the changing weather, so gonna pause and we'll be back for the nighttime. And not too much later. Bottom rod here at 30 seconds after I paused last time. Looks like a small bream, but it's a marker. I'll take it. And I'll go ahead and pause again. Just too slow. I'll be back the next time we get a fish on, or when it gets closer to about an hour and a half later in game. Boat just popped up. Wasn't quite enough to make me think there was a bite. At least enough to pick the rod up, and then it dropped down. Second. Bream do like to kind of lift the. But it's starting to feel like it was a fake out. Yep, I think it was a fake out. I'm gonna go ahead and pause, and we'll be back in a few. And a few was not too much longer, about 2:45. That we cut out. About 3 when we came back. About to pick up that bottom rod, and then I saw this float go under. And the game hates me again. I'm going to drag it away from the dock there. That looks like a crucian. It is a crucian. 487-gram crucian. Not bad, but not what I was wanting. Well, good news is I'm not going to have to worry about old ground. Well, about to say I'm not going to have to worry about old ground bait going into the nighttime, but then whatever is biting 3 just gave up. All right. We'll see what happens here in a few. Probably about 8 p.m., about 2000 hours. I'll be back. Another fish before then. And we're back. It's about 2 hours in game later. Just got another bite here. And we'll see what it is. Looks like a smallish bream. That's been pretty quiet as well too, so I know I'm not the only one not getting fish here. This is kind of what I expected fishing here. Wasn't in the mood to fish somewhere else and then come back. We'll keep an eye on things again. Come back here in about 3 hours or when we get another. We're back about a half an hour in game later, saw the start moving. So figured I'd come back and miss a fish again. God dang it. It is what it is there. I haven't seen much on this rod, so I'm going to go ahead and just reel it in and recast it. Since we're coming up on breamish time. A little bit early, but I'd rather have some fresh ground bait out there than old that sat out there for a while. The ground bait should be good for 16-ish hours, so it shouldn't be a problem. In 16 now is what it is there. I did also kind of play around with the float a little bit. It'd go down to 1.5 meters, and it was just barely sitting on the ground, so I backed off to 1 point. Seems, but we'll keep an eye on it, see what we can get tonight as we get into bream time. Bream time is usually 8 p.m. We'll see if it starts a little bit early. It is warm, so I'll pause and I'll be back right around 8 o'clock or when we get a fish. Well, that was about 10 minutes in game later. And the rod we just cast out got a bite on it, and I'm watching the float as well because it's acting like on it. But this one was a decent bream, 1.1. No, I didn't tighten rod 3 up, but I wanted to make sure I got back 2 float rod in case there was going to be a fish on it because it looked like there was trying to be. And then there wasn't. But it is kind of peak bream time, so I'm not going to take any more cuts when we get to about 8, 9, 10 a.m. And we'll go from there. And we're starting to get a little bit of a jingle jangle here. No, if there's actually a fish on. It's on rod 3. But one's acting like wants to have fish on. Come on, fish. Watch the float tip over and everything. Pull it out as soon as that happened. John. Gonna be that type of a float. Dream. Not even a marker on float there. Nice bream there. Good float bream here. Or gibble. .9 kilo bream. Four-legged thing says it's time for his upside down nap. He hasn't done this all day. Usually he's already taken one other upside down. Did have a late phone call. And he did have to go out in the rain too. Even if I lose that fish on the other rod, I'm okay with this. This float bream's a little bit bigger. It's just under a kilo. This one's probably 300 grams. 358 grams. Especially since I knew the bottom rod bream was an amazing fish. Wanted to try to get that float bream. Once paw was just chasing something upside down. I saw movement out of the corner of my eye and it freaked me out for a second. I realized what was happening. Another 300 gram bream. Keep in mind, I have no points really in bottom rods, so less likely to get a trophy than most people would. I think the only points I have in bottom rods are reels. That converts over to solo and match rod too. Even more worthless bream at 166 grams. Looking at where we were on float fishing. 70 I want to unlock. Yeah, 70 unlocks pop. Which will be a while before I really need it. I was pressing the wrong button. Couldn't remember why. Because rod one is way up here. That was too late. $900 gram bream. So I just missed this fish. I'm just gonna recast it. Sad thing. Oh, come on. I don't think I could have been any more on the ball there. On and off as quickly as possible. Man, that's frustrating. I actually saw it coming back upright before I even really was pulling it out, but it's on its side. I don't know if I was too early there or if it just got on and got off that quick. All bream. This damn float was walking away. No way that fish wasn't. 1 kilo bream. All bream. Looked like it was a lot bigger than it turned out to be. $1.8 kilo bream. The 1.8 kilo bream. Yet again. Can't put the rod down. Have to be 17 feet away from the other one, then you're too fucking close. Sometimes I hate this game. Some of the decisions don't make sense. putting the rod down in the same place I put the other ones down. To fit. Then when I could finally put it down, I was too far away from the other rod. That was right at my foot. I had to take a step away from the rod to be able to pick it up. Then it was too late. Just like in real life, fishing can get frustrating. All fish. Not even worth keeping really, but I did. On marker. A little bit longer here. It's about 4:30. 8 a.m. ish is the end of bream time. I'm probably too late for that fish. Looking at the clock. As well as a four-legged thing to see if he can tell me he needed to go out or if he was stretching. Game. 2 clicks of there's a fish on, and there's no fish on. And no fish got away. There was never a fish on. No. Got the rods backwards. And a third. So this is 2. I don't have ground bait on. Saw that. $2.7 kilo float bream. Not bad. That might be a weekly round. Still pretty early. It's only 2. This one I'm pulling in until I get it. Pull and drag. It was not as good of a fish as I thought it was. I was too late on the float. Running up here as I saw the float had flipped. By the time I got here was way too. It's like a small one. It was. And we've at least gotten 12,000 XP today, so hasn't been a horrible day. Ever now stuck. Seriously, game? Seriously. Seriously. There we go. That got me free. I didn't mean to pick this rod up. Thought it was rod 2 that was down. That was rod 30 way over here. Rod 2 was supposed to be. It was a weekly stick record. The US region at 2.7 kilo bream. Another pretty decent fish here, it looks like, on float. Six. Point one. Oh, be a decent breed. I think this is a bream. Maybe it is. Common carp, 2.6 kilo common. 192-gram bream. Standing on that little post. .3 kilo bream. We got 41 fish in 43 minutes, so not bad. Granted, I've been going a little bit longer than 40 minutes, but good fishing times for bream. Right on where I want to be. Even with some of the missed fish. All of the missed fish. Yes. I should have. Yeah, solidly in the center. One has gotten a trophy bream load already this week in the US. Obviously, the game doesn't want me to. Want me to catch a damn fish. .1 kilo, 1.6 kilo bream. A bit bigger than I thought it was going to be. Fishing pole got thrown in the water in real life. That was a quick bite. You nibble. .1 kilo. Small fish. 2.5 kilo. Probably another weekly record stick. Small one here. Smallest bream I think I've ever caught. And we're going to go ahead and wrap it up there since it's about 10 o'clock. Anyway, no, I don't think it was a horrible day. I think I'm going to be surprised how much silver. Definitely got 17-ish thousand. I think we were 548 and now we're 565. Yeah, 17,000 XP. There's the other weekly record. Weekly record. Dream. Did not look at the cafe before we got started. Oh, if there's anything there. Only got one of them. Would have been nice if we got 3 of them there for 68 silver. But we've got 47 fish. Decent number of non-markers. I'm going to say 120 silver. 122. I'm surprised it was as low as it turned out to be. Not a bad day overall. Hope you all enjoyed. We'll be back again tomorrow, and we'll see you then. Bye-bye now.